Kilteely Dromkeen GAA Club are fundraising for a new development project that will assist in securing the future of our club, which is the heartbeat of our local community. We are living in challenging times for small rural GAA clubs. It is becoming more and more difficult to field underage teams, which are the lifeblood of any club. To ensure our long-term viability, our focus is on producing quality players from the limited numbers we have available. We believe the right training environment will help us develop underage players and provide a player pathway to adult level. The proposed development includes a 60-foot by 30-foot indoor training and handball alley, a viewing area for the indoor training facility, which will also act as a viewing area for the pitch, an 80-foot long training wall facing the playing pitch, and finally, a 60-foot long training wall facing a floodlit all-weather surface. Currently, our playing pitch is closed between the months of November and March, which greatly reduces the training and development opportunities for our players. The indoor and all-weather aspect of the development will include year-round training facilities and keep our GAA grounds at the heart of the community during the winter months. The facility will be open to the local handball club, community games club, and the 2 local primary schools. The aim is to increase overall sports participation in the area and build on the wonderful community spirit that we have in our parish. This spirit is built on years of history and tradition. Situated in East Limerick, 14 miles from Limerick City, the parish of Kilteely Dromkeen is one of the smallest in the Archdiocese of Cashel and Imlay, with an overall population of between 850 and 900 people. Nestled in the heart of Munster's Golden Vale, the area plays host to a large farming community. In fact, the Anglo-Norman family, the Bergs in Dromkeen, were the first people in Ireland to make silage in the early 1900s. The area was once one of the most volcanic districts in Europe, with the dormant volcanic hills of Knockderg and Kilteely offering a surreal and scenic view of the surrounding green valleys. The Hill of Crummel is known for its hosting of the Scarteen Hunt, which has been documented on the RTE TV programme Hector Goes Hunting and appeared in the 1947 Oscar award-winning film Black Narcissus. The Mulcair River flows along the parish's easterly edges. This is the native landscape of the parish and what the people who make up the community are proud to call home. Our rich and authentic history has created a tradition of community and fostered a culture where parishioners unite and work together to achieve common cultural, social and sporting goals. The ancient parishes included Kilteely, Ballinlough, Aglishcormac and Dromkeen. According to the writings of St. Patrick, he stopped off in Kilteely around 450 AD. Since then, there has been a very strong religious devotion within the parish. During the plantations, Catholics were left to worship as best they could in secret locations such as the Mass Rock and Kilteely Hill. The playing of our national pastimes of hurling and Gaelic football were discouraged, but our parishioners managed to maintain and pass on our native traditions to succeeding generations. Over the years, Kilteely Dromkeen has been to the forefront in Ireland's struggle for freedom. The faction-fighting group infamous throughout Munster, known as the 3-Year-Olds, was formed in Kilteely in 1818. In 1867, local man William London led a Fenian rising in Kilteely. Many monster meetings in support of Home Rule were held here from 1900 also. During the War of Independence, Kilteely Volunteer Company members formed part of Ireland's first flying column, the East Limerick Brigade. The local company played a vital role in the successful Dromkeen ambush in February 1921. The parish has in Cloverfield its cultural hub. The Chalk, or Chalk Dromiachta, Irish for the Drama House, is the home of a rich tradition of Irish music, dance and drama that is firmly established in the local area.
First of all, I'd like to welcome you to Cloverfield. And the Chalk Dromiachta has been known as a cultural centre since this place was built in 1979. There was always a strong tradition of drama and music in the parish, really. Maybe I could sum up the activity in 2 verses of a song. Come high and lowly and hear my story. a tale of glory I will relate. Fui chop biog netha, mar me and the ketha, where Ogie sister do congregate, where friends and neighbours rest from their labours, and local flavours are all revealed. I gishtan driachta, tas brichium siachta, sa chok dromiachta in Cloverfield.
While the Chalk offers a platform to showcase the best of local talent on stage, there was another venue within the parish boundaries that allowed for the performances of national and international music talent. The Oyster Ballroom, located at the Crossroads in Dromkeen, was built and opened by local businessman Páki Hayes in 1958. The venue could hold up to 4,000 dancers and became widely known as the Ballroom of Romance, with many new relationships starting here, leading to marriage and production of the new generation of local GAA stars in Kilteely Dromkeen and the surrounding parishes. Over the years, a host of top stars performed at the venue, including the American country singer Jim Reeves, the Irish show band legends such as Joe Dolan, Dickie Rock, Brendan Boyer and Big Tom, not to mention an impromptu visit in 1971 by world heavyweight boxing champion Smokin' Joe Fraser with his band The Knockouts. Tin Lizzy were one of the last big acts to perform in Dromkeen in April 1980. In 1982, the Oyster Ballroom drew the curtains down on an era that is fondly remembered by those that were lucky enough to have experienced it. Like many rural parishes, the community has suffered the strain of rural depopulation and loss of services. During the famine, the population of the parish was utterly decimated, with the population falling from 4,512 in 1841 to 2,769 in 1851. More recently, the economic recessions of the 1950s, 80s and the 2000s have resulted in many of our young people and GAA players having to immigrate for work, just like their ancestors before them.
Dory checking in here from the Festival Asian Games in Bangkok. I'm here representing Singapore Gaelic Lions, and I'll be pulling on the red and green TV at the lads fundraising facilities at home. I hope you will be too. Right, Kilteely!
Happy Christmas to everyone back in Kilteely, and best of luck in the new year with building this handball alley and getting a fine club going. Anyway, happy Christmas from lovely New Zealand.
Alright lads, just wanted to say best of luck to you building the handball alley into the GAA Club for doing such great work. Well done to all the boys pushing it on, and I hope it turns out well. Happy Christmas to everyone.
Happy Christmas, lads!
Three of us out here are proud Kilteely people. We'll be back to see you in the new year. Go on,
Get the
Kilteely.
pints ready, Nori!
Okay lads, Merry Christmas from me and the Bull Ring in Birmingham. Can't wait to be hurling the ball off the wall and we play handball in the new year. Best of luck with everything.
Hi guys, just wishing Kilteely Dromkeen the very best of luck in the near future. I hear you have fantastic plans for development of handball in the area, and from what I've seen and what I've heard, everything is on the way up within the club and within the community of handball in Kilteely. So best of luck guys, and give it socks. See you in the near future.
Furthermore, the parish has had to come to terms with the loss of many local services, such as a grocery store, a train station, numerous public houses and Kilteely Post Office, with Dromkeen Post Office due to close this December. The population of the parish has been steadily decreasing, with Kilteely and Cloverfield schools having just 80 pupils in 2018 compared to 170 pupils in 1988, adding to the ever-growing challenge of fielding underage GAA teams and attracting new, young families to the parish. One could easily just stand by and watch the slow, painful demise of a small rural community. However, we, the people of Kilteely Dromkeen, refuse to let our traditions and culture go quietly into the night. Kilteely Dromkeen Cloverfield Community Council was formed in 2008, in the height of the recession, with the aim to encourage local people to work together to achieve positive change. The KDCCC launched an annual community festival, which was in its 10th year this summer and continues to have hundreds flocking to the village for the main event each festival Sunday, the Soapbox Derby. The Tidy Towns Committee has done incredible work for the community. Their efforts were recognised when crowned All-Ireland Pride of Place winners in 2015, and this year when Kilteely were winners of Limerick's Going for Gold competition. Tie this in with 20 plus active organisations, a housing complex for the elderly, a parish hall, garden allotments, the Golden Mile walking route, the Golden Jubilee Garden, and a community office. It is fair to say Kilteely Dromkeen is a small rural community with ambition. It now falls to the GAA club to take the lead in developing an inclusive sporting facility as part of the strategic plan to further improve our community. Shortly after the foundation of the GAA, Edmund Cahill in 1887 established the club in Kilteely, and he himself became chairman of the Limerick County Board that same year. We have a long tradition of competing in both hurling and Gaelic football at both juvenile and adult levels. During the 1970s, Kilteely Dromkeen's hurlers reached the highs of senior hurling after winning the county junior hurling final in 1972. In 1989, our footballers won the junior football county championship. In 1987, the club purchased the modern GAA field thanks to the foresight of the club committee and incredible support from our parishioners. Today, the club fields hurling and football teams from under 6 up to adult level. A county title at adult level has remained elusive since 1989. It is hoped the new development plan will help in achieving this goal in the future.
We would. And it's great to see the facilities that are here in front of me here now. And hopefully now with the development of the pitch and that, there'll be better facilities for the youth. And I suppose it does help, but you must get a group of players that want to win. Facilities won't win it for you. I think it's a development that's well worth backing. Money will be needed, so I think hopefully anyone that's looking at this video or whatever will say if they can help, they will help. It's a great underage club here. They've been doing great work for all the years.
We're lucky we haven't.
Yeah, we have.
Because other passes can't get.
Can't get them, yeah. Might be getting short of numbers, but the great work been done by young people like James here.
The first achievement I had I wore the jersey. That was my stats achievement. To be proud to have the jersey and the best to wear it. You play for the jersey. You don't play for the man.
In recent years, Kilteely Dromkeen Handball Club was established. We now have a growing juvenile and adult club with players ranging from 6 years to 60 years. A purpose-built handball alley will allow this club to grow and provide further sporting options for parishioners, both young and old. We would like to invite you, through our link to Kilteely Dromkeen, Limerick, Ireland, or the GAA family, to help us in funding this development project and secure the future of our club. You can do this in the following ways. You can make a donation at our GoFundMe page or direct to our bank account. You can contact one of our development committee members, and all contributors will be listed on our funding appreciation wall, which will be included in the completed facility. The completed development will also act as a commemoration to the late Robert Foxy O'Dea, who passed away earlier this year.
There's a great bunch of lads. Since I've been watching them since they were 9 years of age, and they've absolutely every match up along the years, they've been winners, and they want to be winners. And it'll be the future of Kilteely Hurling. We're going well at the moment. We've good lads, but these fellas are really going to push it on again.
Yeah, Robert came on board with the Limerick Intermediate team back in 2010 and came in as a selector. He was at my very first meeting actually with the Limerick County Board in terms of getting involved with Limerick. So they had asked him in, they'd asked me, and I ended up getting nominated as manager, and Robert was a selector. So of course, Robert being Robert, he took advantage of the opportunity and asked me to get involved with Kilteely as well. So I was only too delighted to come down and get involved. Yeah, we had a great experience, won the East title, great celebrations, great journey, fierce exciting games. I've known Robert obviously since then, and we're all very shocked and saddened by his passing early in the year. But I think your development here now is going to be a lovely tribute to his work in the club, and I wish the club well with the development.
This video is an acknowledgement of all those who have contributed so much to our parish and our GAA club over the years. We would like to thank everybody who contributed in any way to the making of this video, and we encourage all of you, the viewers, to support in any way you can. Gur míle maith agat agus Kilteely Dromkeen GAA.